Welcome to Think Big with Dan and Qasim. Join hosts Dan Melnick and Qasim Masood as they explore big ideas, limitless possibilities, and engage with visionaries, entrepreneurs, and thought leaders who dare to dream big, get inspired, motivated, and find practical tips for personal growth. Think big, dream bigger, and ignite your potential.
Welcome to the Think Big with Dan and Qasim. Today, our guest is Keith. Keith, how are you doing today?
I'm doing fantastic. Thanks for having me
Awesome.
today.
That's great. So let us know, Keith, where you live and what you do.
Sure. Well, I am the Spice King. I'm the spiciest man in the world, the Duke of Delicious, the Kaiser of Curry, the man who invented cooking. And in case you forgot, I'm the Spice King. I live in Thailand, actually. I'm visiting here in South Florida currently, and I make the world's best tasting spices and sauces. And the spices are so good, they come with a golden crown. And we also make nice plantain snacks with funky flavors on it, like Jamaican oxtail, Jamaican curry chicken, garlic truffle butter, and more. So we're all about flavor and taste experience.
Cool. I like spices and the spicy snacks a lot. So awesome.
Oh
That's
yeah,
great.
there's a flavor. The snacks have to have flavor. It has to be interesting.
Yeah, exactly. So I believe, yeah, this is your passion, I believe. So how you thought about this business, like what was the inspiration behind and what was the biggest why behind the scene about starting this business?
How I got started and the why. Okay, so I come from a big food family. My great grandfather, his name was Gene Johnson. He lived in St. Augustine, Florida, and he had a very famous Southern style restaurant. And people like Lucille Ball, Marilyn Monroe, Clark Gable, the Kennedys, Sinatra, all those famous people of old Hollywood would come to his restaurant. And he was able to break down a lot of racial barriers just with his great food. And I was inspired by that story. So I went on a quest to find my niche in the food industry. And I worked at a lot of different restaurants. I worked in Shanghai, China at restaurants. I went and got a job in United Arab Emirates. And I ended up getting a chance to cook for the royal family. And they were like, "You are the king of spice. You must bottle these spices." I'm like, "All right." So I took the name Spice King and came back to America, started on YouTube, on social media, and then eventually got my product into over 5,000 grocery stores. And now we're growing with our newly designed packaging and flavors. So the why is to make everybody's lives taste better and to bring some fun and excitement into the culinary space. And that is the answer.
Yeah, well, that's great. That's great. Awesome. So marketing is essential for every business, and everybody knows this. I believe you're an influencer as well. So I'm not sure how you are marketing your foods, your business, because people are doing digital marketing nowadays, offline marketing, online marketing. There are a lot of strategies. So I'm sure your business must be going on a lot on the word of mouth, but still you must have some mechanism to market your food. So how you're doing this?
Sure. So our first introduction into the market and to the public was through social media on YouTube. We were one of the first ones to start doing recipe videos and actually including our spice blends in the recipes to encourage people to be inspired by the recipe, but also to purchase the product. And so now it's very prevalent. But back in 2011, 2010, 11, 12, that was something that was new. So nowadays we have to be more inventive, more creative, more eye-catching. And now, because the algorithms have changed, you really have to employ a lot of collaborations with other influencers. You have to learn how to use the right hashtags, the right posts. The use of AI has been helping us tremendously as well. So you have to be creative and you have to move with the times. So to answer your question, yes, we use social media. We give people entertaining, educational content. We also incorporate lots of music. All of our products have songs and jingles behind them. We have cartoon animations about the products. We just like to have a lot of fun. So you got to stay relevant and creative in this space to market.
Oh, that's great. So if we talk about the differentiators, I believe Kings doesn't need any differentiator. So, but still, still, like I believe there are a lot of differentiators. So can you share a
Yeah.
couple of differentiators with us?
Sure. So all of our spices are made like fragrances. When you think about a fragrance, you think of top notes, middle notes, ending notes. You think of a sensory experience. And I took that same technology when I was working in the United Arab Emirates. We were working with a lot of perfume oils. And so what I actually did was extracted the oils from spices and manipulate them, add them to spice blends so that you have even more aromatic, even more sensory in your cooking. And it's something that has really revolutionized the spice industry, and it's changing the game. So in addition to the way our spices are constructed, we produce the spices to be so dynamic that you can add them into hot water and it will taste like a complete meal. So we've taken all the guesswork out of cooking for people. And we've also chose to focus on ethnic flavor profiles, whether it be Caribbean, Latin, African American, soul, African, Indian, Asian. We focused on flavors from around the world and provide them in their truest authenticity and potency.
Well, this is mouth-watering.
Oh, it's an experience to use a Spice King product. And that's one of the reasons why we've been able to be so successful in retail. It's not easy breaking into this industry. There's a lot of competition and there's a big
Mhm.
fight for the shelf space. And
Yeah.
we're in a time where online is not enough. You have to have a retail presence as well to make an impact.
Awesome, awesome, great. So, every business faces a lot of challenges because challenges are meant to be for the entrepreneurs. So,
Mhm.
have you ever faced any challenge? And if you can share one with us, like what was the challenge and how you were able to cope up with it?
Well, as a small up and coming emerging company, there's always challenges, especially financial. And there's a lot of unknowns. Like, for instance, once you get into retail and you get with large distributors, sometimes those large distributor houses don't care or take care of the smaller companies. For instance, we had a huge overage in a purchase order from one of our distribution companies. They held the inventory in storage, but kept ordering new product. And as a small manufacturer, you're responsible for all the product, whether it sells or not. So because of their oversight in the overage of purchasing, we were stuck with hundreds of thousands of dollars in charge-off fees. Now, that could be very crippling. And in fact, for us, it was crippling, so much so that our manufacturer refused to continue manufacturing for us here in America. And also, we had to find a way to start over. So I actually moved to Thailand, moved facilities there to get better, higher quality ingredients and also to cut costs with labor so that we could survive that blow. And I'm grateful now that we're bouncing back and going back into retail. But that was a tremendous blow that we were not expecting. So we have to be flexible. We have to be inventive. We have to be risk taking and willing to go outside of our comfort zone in order to survive the business landscape.
Yeah, completely makes sense. So, in terms of the responsibilities in your company, what are your main responsibilities? Because I believe in your business, many things must be dependent on you because you have to take care about each and every process. So, how many hats you are wearing at this point?
Well, I strive to have successful teams. So I have teams in place to help me with marketing, help me with manufacturing, help me with distribution. So although I oversee everything that goes on, I try to get people that are better than me that can do the things that I'm not so skilled at. My strengths are in product design, food science, and in marketing. But I need another set of strengths comes with my team as far as logistics and planning and inventory management, that sort of thing. Human resources, HR. So you have to get people that can help you along the journey.
Yeah, awesome. All right. So, in terms of your short-term goals, what you are thinking about in next 3 to 6 months?
In the next 3 to 6 months, we are
Yeah.
introducing our brand new plantain chips to the market. They're going to be distributed through all of the Caribbean and South America, Latin America, and also in the southeastern part of the United States. We're also debuting our brand new spice line. These are the spices I was showing you earlier. And we have lots of great flavors. So all you got to do is look for the spices with the golden crown that says Spice King. You'll be able to find them on the shelves soon.
Awesome. So, the new product that you are going to launch, who is the targeted audience? Like how you define the audience? Okay, this location, the people living in this location must be interested in it. So, do you have any sort of idea in your mind?
Yes, so a lot of our flavors are geared towards Latin American, Caribbean, African American, and Cajun flavor profiles. And as you know, the whole world loves those types of flavors. I mean, American style fried chicken is even popular in Korea, in China, and Dubai. Our food, shrimp and grits, goes internationally. And so does a lot of our cuisine. And so, although we're going to start off with the introduction in the southern and eastern part of the United States, it will spread quickly to other parts of the world.
So you're selling this online and offline both, like on retail stores and on e-commerce both?
Yes, and also our snacks are going into luxury hotel chains like Sandals Beach Resorts. So in the next 60 days, you'll be able to get Spice King plantain chips at Sandals resorts all over the world, as well as there are select menu items that will have our spices at their restaurants as well.
Awesome. So in terms of your online audience, like what is the ratio of your customers as per your e-commerce customers and your offline customers, like from retail?
Well, naturally, retail will be larger because you're providing for thousands of stores, and they're ordering in bulk for hundreds of thousands of customers at a given month. So I'd say that our retail distribution is larger than our online as far as volume.
Awesome. So in terms of your online presence, like if someone is purchasing your snacks from out of USA, then are you delivering them or not? Let's say there is a bulk order, or maybe smaller or bigger, whatever it is. So are you delivering all over the world, or you are delivering to some specific areas in US?
So we deliver internationally, online, and through our distribution partners will also be available in stores internationally for people to pick up, and convenience stores also.
That's great. That's great. And this is
Hmm.
this is a big achievement, I believe. Awesome. So let us know a little bit about your long-term goals. Because we can consider like after 2 years or after 5 years, are you planning to make it stable and then sell it out somewhere, or this will be your legacy, like the legacy of your whole family?
Well, I think that African American, Latin, Caribbean flavor profiles are remarkable. They are cultural icons, and I hope that, and I am making the arrangement so that this brand can live on much longer than I've left the planet, and for generations and generations. So that is the goal, to make people's lives taste better, not only now, but also way into the future.
Yeah, so this will be
And
the
that
legacy of
comes
your
in
generations.
yeah, and that comes with lots of different products and sauces, restaurant concepts, restaurant collabs. As you can see, we have glasses, fragrances, clothing. There's lots of different things that are associated with our brand, but food is our primary metric of influence.
Awesome. Great. So, in terms of your success, how you measure the success of your business? Because there is one main thing is obviously revenue. The bigger revenue, closer to success. But do you have any other elements or parameters that are involved in the success of your business?
Well, for me, it's all about making an impact and making people smile and making people's lives taste better. So, we get lots of comments through social media, through emails. And when we make public appearances, people are really excited and happy, and they always say how much their food tastes better and how much they can smile with their family. So that is very important for us. And of course, you can measure success through your sales. We're thankful to have great sales, but I measure it by people's acceptance and how it is able to enhance their lives at home.
Yeah, well, that's great. I hope this product will be available in Pakistan as well. I will be going to try it.
Okay. Well, I was looking at seeing if the people if Pakistan and also India eat plantains, but I think you guys focus on banana chips, not plantains, correct?
No, no, not banana chips, but plantain,
Really?
yes, for sure.
Really?
Yeah, yeah, we like it.
Okay. Well, hey, set it up, man. Let's get this distribution going. Let's go.
Awesome, awesome. That's great. All right. So at the end, Kate, what would be your biggest piece of advice for our viewers who are the entrepreneurs struggling with the challenges, or maybe they are dreaming to be their own boss?
Number one, get started. If you wait until everything is perfect, nothing's going to get done. And number two, a no is just an opportunity to circumvent and find a new way to do it. Three, you just got to stay in the game no matter what. Just got to stay in the game. Can't give up. Once you quit, that's it. And guess what? Me and you, we too lit to quit. Let's keep it going.
That's a beautiful advice. Thanks for joining us today, Kate. I really enjoyed the conversation. And please, at the end, let our viewers know how they can reach you, how they can buy your products.
Sure.
You can share your website, social media handles, whatever you want to. Yeah.
Sure. You can go on Instagram and follow The Spice King. You got to put the, because I am The Spice King. Okay. And then you can go to spicekingworld.com and get our products. And they're also on Amazon as well.
Awesome. That's great. Well, thank you, Keith, again. You joined us today. You gave us your precious time, and we'll stay in touch. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you so much. You guys have a great day, and I'll see you next time.
See ya. Bye-bye.
Okay.